We came to Peace Church actually because Peace Church hired me to be a part-time Christian ed director here those many years ago.
When Trudy retired.
Yes, yes. So I did that for a few years, and then we just decided that we were all, as a family, so involved with Peace that we decided to become members and stay here. So that's our beginnings with Peace. Since then, we've both been involved in quite a variety of things. In the early days of Kathy's ministry here, I was quite involved with helping out when she had to be gone or was missing for some reasons, filling in. But church was a lot smaller then. So we've continued to be active, but not so much in that regard, although I do fill the pulpit once in a while.
And Greg Flint said, who was the pastor when Bob started here, Greg Flint told Bob it was the first time he felt he could actually take a vacation and not worry about what was going on back here because he knew Bob could handle it.
Well, and since then, I'll let you do some of this too, but I've been involved on the church council, been part of the dismantling racism team. We've been many years involved with the prayer chain. Well, let's see, what else? I guess I've seen a lot of change here, been involved with some of the other committees and things, and so.
Work crews, when work crews were needed for, putting together the sanctuary room and working on the refugee house and that kind of stuff, working in the garden. The Peace Church shared the food garden, and lots of food. Serve at funerals, bring food to people who need food brought to them, and try and keep the staff in snacks now because it's so, they're kind of isolated in a sense with the whole COVID thing. I think for me, and probably for both of us, Peace Church has become our village, so to speak. They always talk about
lots of friends.
Yeah, it takes a village. Well, and in the early days, that was parents of young children, because even though our own kids were, later grade school when we came, we did foster care right along, and all of our foster kids and our grandkids as they came along were just totally welcomed here. So we were much more involved in the Sunday school and Bible school and that kind of stuff, nursery. But then as we moved on in life, the Peace still had, always had something going on. Pals group got started, and, book clubs and just all kinds of different things. If you wanted recreation, you could do some of the intergenerational things. If you wanted, Bible study, you could do Bible study. I mean, it's just like a service project. Boy, there's always a service project you can jump in on. So Peace has really been a village for us, a cocoon for us in some sense. And people, when they find out that you go to Peace Church, everybody is all like, there's so many fantastic people there. Yes, there are.
Well, we have been quite involved with keeping the Wednesday night Bible study going, and I did sing in the choir for quite a few years, but it was, with Kay's cancer experience, I decided that I would rather sit with her in church on Sunday mornings than continue with the choir.
I think he did that too.
Yeah. So.
When I was going through the whole cancer business, it was like, I could just count on people from here for anything, and it was a learning experience because they've taught me to be, let other people be my servant too. I'm supposed to be the one, or we're supposed to be the ones doing, giving, whatever, but to be able to graciously allow other people to be providing something that you need. That was It was a very humbling experience, and it was a very good experience.
Well, let's see. I guess I was on the Christian Ed committee for a while, and also have led a few of the between services adult gatherings at 9:30. But yeah, Peace has been just an exciting place to be, and at the same time, truly a place of peace. Fits the word.
I think one of the things that for us that has carried through the years is the whole loaves and fishes
Oh yeah.
community and their connection with Peace Church, or Peace Church's connection with them. I mean, that's just from the time Steve O'Neill and Angie Miller started that. We've been involved in one way or another, and appreciate so much that Peace Church was there at the beginning to help that whole thing get started, and that we continue to be supportive. And it just provides, I would have to do a whole lot of research and go so many other places if this place wasn't here to provide the bouncing off point for doing the kinds of things that I really want to do.
Another good connection has been our church's involvement with Chum. We have been for years involved with the every other week Wednesday morning breakfasts. It was one experience when we could go down there and actually meet and be greet and be involved more with the drop-in folks. And now we still provide sandwiches every other Wednesday for a kind of a brunch thing for them down there. And that's it's just that continued involvement with the Chum and the street people that we have that Peace has one way or another been involved with.
Sounds like Peace has been a big, huge part of your life.
Oh, absolutely.
That's for sure.
And our daughter Emily is kind of funny because I'll be expounding on something about how, and everybody is so excited about her. Everybody knows about, and she'll say, "Oh, Mom, you're in your Peace Church bubble again." All the people you know and hang around with, yes, they're concerned about this or they're excited about that. But she said, that isn't the whole rest of the world. And her boys, they don't have a church down in the cities where they live, and so they consider Peace their church, and have participated in a lot of stuff up here. It's just been really good.
Well, and we found some time ago the 8:30 service, which we found fits us very well. So that's been a good thing too.
Anything else you want to add?
I've been trying to think about the one word.
And what one word would you use?
I think community. Community. I really do.
Calm or calming. A place of peace, to use the word.